Hey, fellow babies, and welcome to the 42 Show, where we ask the important questions, such as company cars. Now that we have AIs confirmed to be drawing a salary and running public schools, will they be issued company cars? And as such, will our roads just be clogged up with empty cars driving around for nothing? All that and more as soon as we hit the Wheel of Doom.
There'll be robotic cars. Doom, 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 doom.
Oh, and I'm up, it seems. All right.
It's Tricky Dicky.
Yeah. So, a story that we can all relate to, I'm sure. Discord is changing pace, and instead of outright bans on people, they're giving out warnings and sort of temporary bans and just locking you out from a few things instead of everything. Now, this is supposedly for quote unquote your protection. But how does letting the jerks stay on equal our protection? I think what's going on here is every time they kick somebody off, they're not getting a new user right away. And they're like, maybe we got to be a little less heavy-handed, right? But yeah, so there's some teen protections coming as well. And that's probably really good as a parent of a teen. I agree. But the new system is going to give users more room to learn from their mistakes and correct misjudgments. They're moving away from permanent bans to one-year temporary bans for many violations. And these temporary bans mean that you get to use some of Discord, just not all of it. And I'm not sure how that's going to work. I think that Discord server owners are going to have to set this in permissions, and it'll be a whole thing. But yeah, so it's going to get more complicated to make sure that you can't just get rid of assholes. I'm not sure that this is done for anybody but their numbers and therefore, investors, right?
Well, I mean, we're quite good with Discord as far as assholes are concerned because they just don't bother joining.
That's Andy.
yeah, that is true. To be fair, I do like the whole redemption thing. I think there is one thing that is redeemable in religion, which is the fact that they are, to an extent, forgiving. And I think we do have a certain cancel culture at the minute where we just sort of go, "Oh, you breathed, die," and we should be a bit more lenient. To be honest, to be fair,
there is
you'll be judged in heaven. Don't worry about it. Yeah, sorry, carry on.
But yeah, there's something to be said about that. Discord still doesn't have encrypted voice and video calls. Don't think that it's safe. Your average person that's a good hacker, a packet sniffer or whatever could probably, figure it out. So I do believe that like Dave said, the redemption part is good, right? Because, people deserve to get a second chance in life and so on. But instead of outright bans for atrocious things, just, letting them only use some and not all, I see that as a way of just keeping their number of users higher, active user count up.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. So, we'll have to see how that plays out. Pay attention to your favorite Discords because there could be slight changes coming up and whatnot.
No, just our Discord. No one else's.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
Ours.
Yeah, we'll have to check all that. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, if you're in the Discord, just a little thing, there'll be some testing of streaming for movie nights and stuff later on today. So watch for it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So let's see here. Where am I going? So Dunk, where are you going first here?
Wow, is it? Meteoric rise to fame. A man became an instant millionaire after a meteor worth $1.8 million crashed through the roof of his house in Indonesia. Wow. After the space rock crashed into Joshua Hutagalung's Joseph Hutagalung's home in Kelang, North Sumatra. It was discovered it weighed 2.1 kilograms and around 4.5 billion years old. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And it's an extremely rare variety, which makes it worth an incredible amount. He says, when I lifted it, the stone was still warm and I brought it into the house. The sound was so loud that parts of the house were shaking too. After I searched, I saw that the tin roof of the house had broke. Don't talk to me about broken roofs, you git. You're a millionaire. He says, I strongly suspect that this rock is indeed an object from the sky that many people call a meteorite because it is impossible for someone to deliberately throw it or dropped it from above. No, it's not. No, it's not. Have you heard of a trebuchet? I've been doing this since the medieval times. No, silly sod. I was working on a coffin near the street in front of my house when I heard a booming sound that made my house shake. It was as if a tree had fallen on us. No, it was a meteorite. It was too hot to pick up, so my wife dug it out with a hoe, and we took it inside. Look, dude, you may be a millionaire, but I don't think your wife will appreciate you calling her friends that. The money has given Joshua enough to build a church in his local community, while also providing the finances for a rather early retirement. He was building a coffin. I don't think he was planning much of a retirement.
Church. Father Brown saw him coming a mile away. Son, you know what you should do with that money? You need to invest in the Lord.
It's so quaint. And of course, the funny thing is, if God, is sitting there going, look, damn it, man, if you come into that church and pray for wealth, in the next roll will be on your sodding head, you bastard. See, what's really funny about this? I remember like Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about the lottery as saying it was like the a tax on the mathematically dumb, because you are more likely to have a meteorite land on you than you are to win the lottery.
Yeah.
Well, suck on you, Neil deGrasse Tyson, because this man had a meteorite land and became a millionaire. So there you go. Yeah. What can you say?
Yeah, I hopefully he buys some decorations for his walls.
Well, he's working on his beard. Yeah, his fake beard. He needs a better one. Okay. That's enough from the Meteorite desk this week.
Yeah. And now, the March of War.
I think we need that meme again, don't we, Dick?
Yeah,
Marines are preparing to send robotic goats with rocket launchers into battle. It's amazing. I swear it's just Boston Robotics and whatever it's called, and they just strapped a rocket launcher to it. It's just proper GTA style. The robotic quadruped. It's a dog. It's the Boston Robotics dog.
It's a goat.
Referred to as the goat. Maybe it's just an abbreviation. It's just goat greatest of all time. Who knows? Was tested at the California Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center.
Look.
Oh,
yeah, it does.
Now, the Marines love their acronyms. Please read out the acronym correctly, please, there, Dave.
Oh, hold on. CMCAGCC.
No, you just got to say it as a word.
Oh, Excellent. Very good. Troops began testing at California's Marine Corps Air Ground last month. The new troops were tested in an exercise that saw the agile robot show off its moves before a test fire situation was initiated. So they
was it like
off,
dancing Michael Jackson's Thriller?
Yeah.
Dude, flipping backwards, and they're like, Marines shot an M72 LAW unguided anti-tank weapon from the goat's back while the unit was safely secured between sandbags.
Okay, that's this picture. Yeah.
It's hoped their deployment could allow their human counterparts to stay in cover while the goat droids attack the enemy. Or they could just stay at home.
They had to.
They don't even need to be there.
They had to squeeze it in between the sandbags because even the robotic goat was like, "Get me the hell out of here!" He didn't want to do it.
Flung backwards, like in 4 Lions.
And meanwhile, all the actual real goats are going on strike because of AI possibly taking over their jobs.
Yeah, they want the right to prove that they could do it too.
Yeah.
That's
what
funny.
A wonderful world we live in.
Yeah. So, you remember the 23andMe data leak we brought up? 1 million people that had their information on DNA and stuff leaked. Well, it turns out, specifically, the leaker shared data on 1 million Ashkenazi Jews. Right? So this was like this is now way worse already because the whole thing is here, these people are Jewish and stuff. Like, that's just not good, right? This is not good. So here, if I scroll down here a little bit, Ken Wyston, CISO at partner, Field CISO at Panther Labs, is concerned about regulation for the wider DNA mapping industry. For the most part, the protection of DNA data has been completely unregulated at best. It's been treated like P2. The recent attack is incredibly troubling as the attackers specifically targeted an ethnic group and exposed sensitive information about the individuals based on ethnic heritage. That is very... That like, because I remember we talked like, what is it going to be used for? Because we weren't even sure. It just sounded like it was going to be bad, right? Well, this isn't the whole story, because now it's looking into a second possible data leak. The same hacker that took credit for the first one says they've obtained another trove of genetic information. So, there's... This kind of thing could be so damaging and whatnot to certain people. Now that we have, the reference of Jews being targeted, right?
Is he targeting Jews again?
This time we don't know yet.
Right.
But people, 4 million genetic profiles belonging to people in Great Britain, along with the wealthiest people living in the U.S. and Western Europe.
Is how much you believe the stereotype?
Is wealthy a genetic trait? I don't know.
Well,
no, but it's the genetics of the wealthy, right? So,
okay.
You could maybe use this information to figure out, so kidnap that person, they'll pay, so on and so forth, right? This could be really bad.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine, really, what people will do with it. That's the thing.
Yeah,
it's like the iPad. When Apple made the iPad, they didn't know what people were going to do with it. This is the same sort of things.
Yeah.
Be creative.
Yeah. The first one's confirmed. They're looking into the second one now. I can't imagine like if you've done this and with any of these DNA companies and whatnot, go and delete the profile, contact customer support, and get that shit erased. Protect yourself. Holy.
Well, I think it'd be really easy to find that hacker because he's obviously just got stubby fingers with red nail varnish on it. Easy to spot hacker. Why did he take a selfie of his hand? What a strange guy.
Good point.
Well, they get arrogant, don't they? They leave breadcrumbs.
So where are you going next here, Dunk? You're up next. Yep. There we go.
What have we got? Wheeler dealers in wheelchairs. Yeah, officials at the Hong Kong International Airport have uncovered 11 kilograms of suspected cocaine. Okay, just checked it. Hidden in the cushions of an electric wheelchair. The haul, worth an estimated $1.5 million, was found when a 51-year-old man was going through customs clearance on Saturday. The man, who arrived from the Caribbean country of Saint-Martin via Paris on Saturday, has been arrested. No kidding. He could face life in prison if found guilty of trafficking a dangerous drug. According to customs officials, the suspect brought the wheelchair into the country as one of 2 pieces of checked baggage. And further examination was ordered when staff became suspicious. They found the evidence that his seat cushion and backrest had been restitched. The man, who is not from Hong Kong, has mobility issues, reportedly told officials that he was a director of a car rental company and that the wheelchair had been loaned to him by a friend. Ooh, friend. See, thing is, I'm gonna question my wife about this because I want to know every time she takes her wheelchair out and going down the road, why sniffer dogs keep following her.
And why aren't you any richer?
Yeah. God's sake, yeah. Why are you expecting me to pay for the roof? You're loaded. Get on with it.
Yeah. How much coke have you sold this month, honey? And we still don't have the roof paid for. What the hell's going on?
Oh, that does remind me. I'm going to have to shout out her Etsy shop on Friday. So we'll save that for Friday. You go and buy her cocaine on Etsy. So.
Hey, we started with AIs getting jobs in schools, and now we have schools giving people the ability to get strange jobs.
Oh yeah. This is something that's dear and near and dear to my heart. British University offers master's degree in magic and occult science.
Oh my God!
Unquote.
Look at this.
Yeah.
The University of Exeter, just in case you want to avoid it, announced it would be offering an unusual postgraduate degree next year for those seeking a way of just spending their parents' inheritance. The university said the program will begin in September 2024 and will analyze the history of magic and witchcraft, as well as analysis of the occult in literature, philosophy, archaeology, sociology, psychology, drama, and religion. They're just going to be sitting around watching Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That's what I do. This is another quote. A recent surge in interest in magic from the past 20 years and the occult inside and outside academia lies at the heart of most urgent questions in our society. Woman Emily Saylove, who will run the new course, said in a post on the university's blog. This is you see where this is going now. Decolonization, the exploration of alternative epistemologies, feminism, and anti-racism are at the core of this program.
Yeah, that's everything to do with magic. Everything.
Yeah.
I should point out, though, that photograph you got on the screen, that's not actually of anybody on the course. That is just the kitchens inside the student union of the university.
Good stuff. If I may, Dick, I'd like to offer my own alternative epistemologies, as I do once a month. These lovely books are fantastic fallacies, actually. These are two lovely books that are now going to be circulated into the live stream by our moderator.
Lovely. And you got fantastic fallacies and where to find them.
They explain logical fallacies for beginners. Just throwing it out there.
For buggers.
That was good. Let's see here. Where are we going? Oh, I'm supposed to direct the charge here now, am I? So
plug your new book.
Yeah. So yeah. You know how Google is like the big dog in online advertising? They certainly screw it up for being the big dog. So you see here, KeePass is a big time password manager software out in the world. And it turns out that they were passing around a malware ridden version through Google AdSense. So like Google was paid to give you malware. So I really hope if you're using KeePass, get that gone now. But yeah, Google got paid big for this. And they were like, we don't have a problem. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that is so funny. So I've always been very wary of these sort of, these services where, you keep all your data in one place and it's all secret and la 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 la. Yeah, whatever. I believe you.
The one thing to remember, people, is the cloud is just a saying for somebody else's computer.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. That's all it is. Yeah.
And what do clouds do? They go everywhere and rain.
Rain.
Yeah. Just think of like gypsies with hard drives.
Careful.
Yeah.
We might be getting a bit close to the genetics thing again, being DNA.
Yeah, but
DNA testing gypsies.
I'm North American. To me, they're just fictional characters from storybooks. But anyway, let's. This is hilarious, Dunk. I don't know what to say. It's too funny.
Which one? X-wing.
Yeah, the
X-wing for the wing. Yeah, I've got one of these in a box in the back of my shed. A screen-used X-wing model from Star Wars was auctioned off for a more than 3.13 million.
But look at it's missing X-wing auctioned off. I don't understand how it's missing if it was auctioned.
Well, that's the story. Because it was thought to be lost for decades. Bidding on the 1/24th scale model opened at $400,000 and closed Sunday with a bid of more than 3.13 million.
Wow.
When they say more, it's sort of like, like 50 cents or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Dick, have you been drunk bidding on eBay again? Stop it. The Heritage Auction said the model was long known as the missing X-Wing until it was found in the collection of a movie model maker, Greg Gine, who died last year. Now it's just called X-Wing.
Yeah. No, it should be called stolen X-Wing, not missing now, though, right?
Or, there it is all along.
Yeah.
Heritage Auctions. I found this spoon, sir. Heritage Auctions said the X-Wing represents the pinnacle of Star Wars artifacts to ever reach the market. The model was considered lost by the Industrial Light and Magic team for decades. Before it was identified by visual effects experts, helping Giant's family sort through his it's all this extensive collections of cinematic artifacts. It does happen. It does happen in the movie industry because a lot of this stuff, especially in a film like Star Wars, they had no clue. They had no clue where it was going to go. It's just let's junk it. I'll have it.
3+ million. What would you rather have? A delicate, fragile plastic toy or a Ferrari F40? I mean, it's ridiculous.
Dick, it's obvious an X-wing.
No,
I don't even know why there's an argument.
Yeah, man. Okay.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, no,
it
like
hurts
I say,
my brain.
You can buy one of those for 25 quid from a model shop. So
yeah, Now, I don't know what this person's problem is there, Dave, but I've never seen this kind of hate towards the stuffed before.
I don't really need very much of an introduction here. So this bloke's just caught setting alight to I can only assume it would be one of his children's toys. I don't fully understand the context here.
I want to fucking play.
Buffering.
God, I hate these sites. Okay, here, I'll just... Right? Okay. Oh, come on.
So he parks up in a car park in California. There we go.
So, yeah, hold on. Here, let me get it to here. So he puts the bear down. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he just gets in his car and then he just sort of sits there for a little bit while it's smoking. Now it's going, and now it's gone.
Why?
He just blows it up. I don't know why.
Did he have a camera somewhere? That has to be on YouTube. Why else would somebody blow up a stuffed animal? It has to be on YouTube.
Is it
or TikTok?
A Mr. Beast video?
Yeah.
Well, it's a good job I want to ask him these questions because he's here tonight.
Yeah. The cops
in the green room.
The cops found him and arrested him, but they haven't released the reason, like what was going on.
Bearicide.
Can we just have a moment of silence for all bear kind?
Oh. Now, are we sure it was a stuffed bear? And not just a real bear.
It could have been like, broccoli inside. I don't know. Look at the way it goes. Just boom. Look.
It just shatters.
Boom. Yeah. It just tears it in half, man.
Toy.
And he takes off.
Yeah. You should see what he did to his children.
Oh, let's see here. Where are we at now? I have to say something, right? Let me see. Sorry, I'm having a real hard time here. Here we go. Putin says said it's a mistake for the U.S. to be providing the missiles, the ATACMS, right? These a couple of assholes on display there. That literally is just two really heavy set men bent over, spreading their butt cheeks. That's not two people's faces. That's actually what
Yeah,
you're
you've got
seeing there.
you've got the photo on the wrong side.
yeah,
You've got-
yeah,
Yeah,
You know.
they're doing a biscuit challenge.
yeah.
So when you say Putin said it was a mistake, what, like a clerical error?
Yeah. They meant to send mustard and they sent munitions, right? It's one of those things. But Biden's old, so I can see how it happens, right?
What happened to my box of mussels I was going to send to Zelensky?
There it is. That's it. Yeah. Turns out it was just a friendly offering of seafood, but now shit's blowing up. Yeah.
Well, same thing happens when you eat seafood.
That could be true. Ukraine released a statement on Wednesday condemning Russia's moves to withdraw from the global nuclear test ban treaty. A law to revoke Russia's ratification of the treaty passed through the Duma, Russia's lower house of parliament. So they are actually acting on this, right? The world is witnessing another provocative step of the aggressor state aimed at increasing nuclear blackmail. Minister of Foreign Affairs for Ukraine. I totally believe that. I would. That's well said as far as I'm concerned. The Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty remains one of the key legal elements of the global security architecture in the area of nuclear arms limitation and nuclear non-proliferation. So, I think it's really bad if they get. Russia seems like they're just going to do whatever they want at this point anyway. But at least if you can hold them over like a legal framework, then sanctions and stuff can be even harsher. Maybe, I'm not sure, but it's all terrible, right?
Yeah. Hopefully at this point they're just trying to rattle the sabers, knowing full well that if they did anything stupid, they're going to get their asses kicked.
Yeah. God, I hope. Remember Sting's song? I hope the Russians love their children too, because you use nukes, they're getting used against you, and it's just all hell. Like half the earth is just uninhabitable. Like, don't do it, man. Just relax. This is all way too much.
Yes.
Mothers, absolute jerks. Let's see here. So we're going over to where's Dunk taking us now? Which one do you want to end with here? We only got a couple minutes now.
Okay, let's go with the mannequin one, I guess.
All right.
Back to Russia again. A man has been accused. He's been accused of posing as a mannequin. Like that's an illegal crime. Now you're accused of posing as a mannequin in a Warsaw shop window to steal jewelry after closing time. The 20-year-old was pictured standing still and holding a bag in the window of a store. Police said the accused went hunting in various departments after closing before settling on a jewelry stand. He has been charged with burglary and theft and faces up to 10 years in prison. Most of that is for a really bad, mannequin impression. Yeah. But what you get twitching and moving and everything.
Yeah, there's union protection for that, pal.
Yeah, damn it. Warsaw police said that staff and shoppers failed to notice anything unusual as the man stood in the window and blended in with several mannequins. Look at him blending in.
I know. His sweater looks 20 years old, man.
Could you just clarify to me which one is he?
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, the one in the hat.
The one in the pink. I thought it was him. Yeah.
No, it's the one. It's the one on the far left with no head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Police said he stood still until he felt it was safe, then walked through various departments after closing time before taking jewelry. He was eventually spotted by security staff. Hey, wait, that mannequin's moved. Wait a minute. That mannequin's taking stuff.
Running away.
What kind of a mannequin is this? It's the AI robot overlords coming to take us away. Yeah, God's sake. Idiots. Oh, Dick, are you muted?
Oh, yeah, we got 1 minute. We got 1 minute here. Dave, what do you want to take us to? Which one?
Oh, Glamorous Girl's baby names. Go on then.
All right.
Let's go. So Glamorous Girl's baby name predicted to spike in popularity in 2024. This is apparently it's going to be a quite luxurious baby name that's going to be very popular in the next year or so. It's apparently the
Estelle?
Latin for star. Estelle. Apparently so.
That's like a name my grandmother would have. Like that's an old name just coming around again.
Auntie Estelle.
Exactly. I had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm sure. I know you. You probably had quite a few.
apparently,
she had a Porsche.
apparently, girls' names are becoming very popular for boys. So there's going to be a shift, especially amongst celebrities. And the other predicted names have been Artemis, Cleo, Lotus, Eden, Fern, Harlow, Hazel, Jade, June, Rose, Willow, and Carmen.
Hazel? Shit! Now hold on a second. Now that's Hazel.
Middle name cocksucker.
Hey, time's up. We gotta run. We'll do all our thank yous at the end. Good night, everybody. See y'all soon.
Drop the bombshell.
Hey, so yeah, a big thank you to CF Beauty for running everything in the background and research team and moderator team and probably doing, more than anybody else does in total. BME and Liam Wakefield and CF Beauty, the mod team as well. So big thanks to everybody because without you, we're screwed.
Yeah, and everybody, we had a super chat earlier that we forgot to address.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, do that now, quick.
Yeah, we had a super chat from that guy for $5 before we went live. It was crap. Now I have to deal with Shills withdrawal syndrome. So thanks there, that guy.
So everybody, thank you for your super chats and your support and all the donations and everything. Because as you don't know, we do not have any sponsors for this channel. It's all off you, and we love you so much for it. And if you had fun here, please hit the like, share the video, and leave a comment because those things really help the channel grow, and that's the important thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And to help you get onto our streams earlier and get in for the action, click that notification bell and make sure that you become a member as well. And then we can have all those lovely member-only chats in the future when we end up being a 5 billion subscriber channel. You can check out our merch store as well if you want something for Christmas. We're going to get some new merch in there soon, I'm sure. And you can join our Discord and you can submit lots of lovely stories, and it's completely free to join. So come and check that out and enjoy your weekend, guys.
See y'all soon, everybody. Night.